So here's the background of this. Because I love you, and because you are where you are with Jesus is far more important to me than what you know about him, you will have a different sort of final in Bible. It will be graded differently as well. Before you leave the spiritual cocoon of Cornerstone, I want you to seriously examine what you will do to flourish spiritually after you graduate. So here are your instructions. After viewing the videos Dealing with Doubts by Brett Kunkel and Dealing with Doubt by Tim Levy, and they're basically the same name, we'll be doing that second one first. You will use your notes to write a 2-paragraph free write on one of the following topics. So you don't have to do both of these. You have to choose one, the one that applies to you. If one of the types of doubt, intellectual, emotional, psychology, moral, experiential, relational, resonated with you, I want you to write about that. In the first paragraph, I want you to process your doubt. Explain and describe the doubt. If you know what is causing you to doubt, write about that as well. Include your feelings and the impact the doubt has had on your relationship with God. In the second paragraph, I want you to write out a detailed plan to address your doubt. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to attempt to resolve the doubt? End your free write with a prayer. You may draw from both videos, but you don't have to. It is important to me that you be gut-level honest. This is mostly between you and God. I will explain that further in the grading section below. So that's one choice. The second choice is this. If you would say that you are not currently dealing with doubt, you will write about something different, understanding that doubt is a universal experience and that you are leaving CCS, a place where it is relatively easy to grow spiritually, or at least fake it. I want you to write a detailed explanation of how you plan to grow spiritually after you leave high school. What specific steps will you take to grow in your faith? Who will you ask to pray for you? Welcome back. Success.
Yeah. Brennan's watching.
Still has her finger?
Yeah, she does.
Have to cut the...
Yeah, they cut her.
Did she get to keep it as a souvenir?
Yeah, she
That's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna start over with that second. If you would say that you are not currently dealing with doubt, you will write about something different. Understanding that doubt is a universal experience and that you are leaving CCS, a place where it is relatively easy to grow spiritually, or at least fake it. I want you to write a detailed explanation for how you plan to grow spiritually after you leave high school. What specific steps will you take to grow in your faith? Who will you ask to pray for you? Or what will you ask them to pray? That plan will be your first paragraph. In your second paragraph, I want you to explain what you will do if, despite your plan, you begin to struggle in your faith. Who will you turn to for help? End your free write with a prayer. Here's the grading for this. If you complete the assignment thoughtfully and thoroughly as stated above, you will receive an A- and 95% on it. Unless you ask me to, I will not be reading what you have written. I will simply glance at it to ensure that you have done what I have asked you to do, that you've done it thoroughly and carefully. I've asked you to be honest, and I do not want to hinder your honesty in any way, and knowing that I will read it might hinder your honesty. So I don't want that. However, there is one more thing I want you to do. I would like for you to give what you have written to a mature believer who you trust. It could be a teacher, a parent, or a member of your church, or someone else. Ask that person to read it, and ask if he or she is willing to commit to disciple you through your time of doubt, or hold you accountable to your plan to grow in your faith. Finally, ask the person to email me, that's my email address, and simply tell me that he or she has read what you have written. If you complete this part of your assignment, you will be guaranteed 100% for your final test grade. And this is due on Friday the 14th, your last day of school. Do you have any questions? So we're going to watch the first video. I'm a little concerned that I forgot to copy off the sheets for it, so give me a second to look through my table to see what I've got in here. job.
Or let me get it.